Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, I took a day off. Yeah, you noticed yesterday I didn't post any videos. I decided I needed a little break, man. The internet drives you insane. It does. It gets to you. But just when I thought I'd take a little break, what did I see yesterday? What did I see? I saw this coming out of India. The dark side of casual relationships. So this is an attorney telling us about a certain law in India. And this is for my Indian followers. Yes, I do have followers in India. Guys, I want you to be very aware of this if you're not as yet. Because this is scary shit. This is scary as it gets. Let's listen to this attorney.
I was waiting for my turn in the court when I got to know about a recent order that has been passed. It was a case which was filed by a woman alleging that my boyfriend and I, we met on a dating app called Hinge, and we had sexual intercourse on multiple occasions. And I did so because he promised me that he will marry me. So now the act is of rape. Now the boy was charged with the offense of rape, with the offense of cheating, and he was arrested by the police. He languished in the jail for more than 1.5 years, but he was granted bail by the Delhi High Court yesterday. If you are entering into any such kind of a relationship, no matter what her age is, even if she's 40, 50, 70, 80 years old, you have to keep this in mind that she may come to the court, she may go to the court and say, or to the police and say, that he just promised me to marry and now he's not marrying me. It is rape.
So, for those of you that had a hard time with her accent, she's telling a story of a guy who met a woman on Hinge and they started hooking up. They started having sex. And the guy apparently told her that he was interested in marrying her. He wanted to marry her. Then he didn't marry her and she accused him of rape. The law over there says that if the man has deceived you and had sex with you, and he promised you marriage, she can accuse him of rape. And they locked this man up for over a year. That is insane. So if you guys think that you have it bad in the West, that is nuts. So before we continue with the rest of the video, guys, hit the subscription button. Come on. I need you guys to start supporting the channel because I'm bringing you some serious knowledge from around the world. Because you just never know. You got to understand, it's getting bad everywhere. So listen, passport bros, if you're thinking about going to India and hooking up with any of these women, you got to be very aware that the law's feminist virus is spreading. The gynocentric society is building around the entire globe. Now, I can understand where this law is coming from because of the serious amount of rape that has been happening in India. But the pendulum has swung way too far. This is insane. Guys, subscribe, hit the notification button, book a session with the older man if you need some more knowledge, you need some guidance, and you need understanding about life. Book a session with me, okay? Go to askanolderman.com. And if you have a quick question, get me nice and free over on Instagram. Get me over there on Ask an Older Man. Okay? Let's proceed with this story because this sends chills down my spine when I hear this story, man. Wow.
Beware of the fact that sexual intercourse done on the pretext of marriage is rape. Be careful when you have such casual relationships.
Sexual intercourse done under the pretext of marriage is rape. Forget about casual hookups, my friend. Wow, that is dangerous for every man. All right, let's read the comments. My Indian brothers, I feel sorry for you over there. Seriously. Wow, this is insane. Let's hear what these guys have to say. The Green Lawyer. Finally, someone is speaking on this very dark side. Clap hands. And with the new changes in the IPC and CRPC, crimes will reach its height more. Females are literally misusing the powers which are given to them for their own safety. their only intention or nature will be of harassing their partner. In today's society, we all know it's no more a hidden fact that girls will entering in such so-called relationship, even talk about marriage. Mind it, I said maximum and not all. They just enter into such relationships and start hooking up. No offense to anyone, but this is the bitter truth. And then when they stop getting such benefits, they start fabricating false allegations against the male partner and land them in huge problems. And we all know how much you prove to be innocent, the laws are all in for the female gender. In case of section 376, which deals with punishment for rape, you have to face judicial custody at the initial stage. So please, it's an earnest request to the male gender, please act wisely. Just for the sake of fun or temporary enjoyment, please don't land yourself in huge problem which might lead to jail. Whew, man, this is giving me heartburn, man. Whew, my gosh. Here's another person. Deepti, don't ask me to pronounce that last name. There have been cases in India where married women have charged a man she had an affair with of raping her on promise of marriage. There has been cases in India where a woman charged man of rape on promise of marriage after a 10-year-long affair. There have been cases in India where a woman 10 years, 15 years older to a man have claimed sex happened because of promise of marriage. There have been cases in India where boys under the age of 21 have been slapped with such a charge, even when they cannot legally marry. Indian government has now brought a new law, Section 69, under new Barahinya Nyaga Sanhita. Wow. Which can land any man in jail if a woman claims that he promised her marriage to have sexual relationship with her but did not marry her. Any breakup could lead to this charge, as neither the duration of relationship between a said couple is defined, nor what this promise of marriage means is defined. It is cognizable offense and punishment of 10 years imprisonment, which is mentioned in law. So, an FIR could be immediately registered under words of a woman and the man will immediately be arrested. No check against false cases. In such scenarios, it is right to bring a blanket law so much prone to misuse. Man, this is scary stuff, man. This is scary stuff. PK says, what if she makes false promises to marry him and now decline to marry him? Will he be able to file an FIR? I assume in FIR meaning case. I don't know enough about Indian law, but these are laws that are based on part British and part Indian, meaning Indian customs are a lot different than the Western, side of the world. This is scary as hell, man. Somebody respond to him. No, he can't file an FIR alleging rape. Rape is not a gender-neutral offense in India. Wow. This gentleman says, F relationships. Stay away from women for the sake of your safety. This is what it's coming to. I don't understand why we've reached this point in any society. Because you can't tell me that this is fair for men. Don't care how you cut it. I think this is the problem. India was suffering from a lot of rape problems. Yes, I get it. But you can't swing the pendulum that far to the right where it's literally stopping men from actually doing anything. You're creating even more problems. It's not like they need more children born in that country, is it? The population is over 1 billion now. So yeah, it's one way to stop the population from growing. Rushral says, but this is wrong. If it is so consensual, also, if the girl later disagrees upon getting married, ain't there a law for the emotional damage the guy may go through after that? Disgusting hypocrisy. The response, yes, this is wrong. This is a loophole all must know. There are several laws that were made for protection and uplifting of a particular gender sex, but have now been misused too. And this is the problem we see in all of these cases. Every time there's a law passed in favor of women because of, something that goes wrong in a society, women will find a way to misuse it because there's no laws in favor of men. So men can't misuse any law. Now, there will be an argument that, all the laws were in favor of men in the first place. No, they weren't. No, they just never existed. So now we get to this point where men have to constantly be aware of when is it or where is it that he can mess up. So the dating game will change significantly in India because now every man is vulnerable. The only time these laws will change significantly is when a very powerful politician or powerful or very wealthy individual son becomes victim to this problem and he could fight it right to the highest court. And then things will change. That's the only time I see these things changing. So when you ladies think that, men, you got all the power to do whatever you want. Men don't have power. Only the top 1% of men have the power. 99% of us have nothing. We have no power whatsoever. So anyway, guys, this was a short one. I want you guys to be aware that if you're traveling to India, if you're looking at passport broing anywhere in India, be very aware that this is a law that exists because you can become a very, very prime candidate to be messed up in this type of law. Suppose you go over there now, you hook up with an Indian woman. She's beautiful. She's nice. Then you realize she's batshit crazy. You say, no, I can't. I'm pulling out. I don't want to get married to you anymore. Whoops. You're screwed. You screwed yourself. You end up in jail. Scenario 1. Scenario 2. You didn't promise this woman anything about marriage. You didn't say anything about marriage. You hooked up with her just thinking like, this is the way we do it in the West. We hook up first. We get to know each other, like each other. And then, I decide 4 or 5 years down the line, I don't think she's the one. And you pull out. You leave her. You find another woman. Boom, 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 boom. Police knock down your door. Drag your ass to jail. You've raped this woman. You've been raping this woman for the last 2 years. Think about that. You've been raping this woman for the last 2 years. You've been hooking up with her for the last 2 years. Now it has turned into you have been raping this woman for the last 2 years. Imagine how crazy that is. Yes. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts. My Indian brothers, please respond. Let me know how you feel about this. Share this video so that all of your other Indian brothers will know. But more importantly, be very aware of the world that you live in. Protect yourselves at all times, gentlemen. All right? And remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. Okay? We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.